Hey beauties, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. My name is Winnie and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to make this kimono puffy blouse with an oval shaped band. This is the updated version of the one I did earlier, so I'm going to be making it again so I can correct some of the mistakes I made in the previous one. I made this for my client and she totally loved it. If this is what you like to learn, don't skip any part, keep on watching, and without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel. I used about 3 yards to make this and I've already cut it out, so the width here is about 32 inches. I've cut the front and the back is 1 inch longer than the front. So I'm going to open the back now, which that zip side, the zip allowance side, I'm just opening it up, and then at the other edge here I'm going to come down by 2.5 inches, and then at that other part I'm going to go inwards by 3 inches, which will be my neck width. I'm going to connect that point to that point to form my shoulder slant. So I'm connecting it with a ruler now and I'm just drawing down my shoulder slant, and then I am going to cut that out right now. So this is to create a kind of slant. Depending on how fat your client is, you can do 2.5 or 3 inches. So now, working on the neckline, the neck width is already 3 inches. The neck depth of the back is 1 inch, and then the neck depth of the front is going to be 3 inches also, because the blouse, the neck is quite chunky. Alright, so the neck depth of the front of the back is 1 inch, while the neck depth of the front is 3 inches also. So I'm cutting out the neckline now, which I've done. So the length of this fabric is my under bust measurement plus 2.5 inches. So I added the 2.5 inches because I wanted it to be a bit puffy. So depending on how puffy you want it to be, but the 2.5 to 3 inches is definitely okay. So once that is done, let's work on the sleeve area. The sleeve is quite wide, so I'm going to be measuring out 12 inches. I'm going to be measuring out 12 inches down from the top like so, and then from that 12-inch mark I'm just going to go in by 3 inches. So I'm just going to go in by 3 inches and then draw a straight line to make it a 4 corner before curving it with my chalk stylishly. So after curving it like that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the curve. I was going to go ahead and cut the curve, and that's going to give me my doorman kind of sleeve. So that down part is the place we are going to ruch, and that's the sleeve part. So we are going to open it up like so and place the back on the front, right side facing right side, and we are going to sew the shoulder with 1/2 inch allowance. Just going to sew the 2 shoulders with 1/2 inch. Once that is done, I'm going ahead to sew it. I'm going to hem the sleeve. You open it up and hem the sleeve before you then join the sides. All right, so now working on the band, you see I folded my back band into 2. It's on fold, and then I'm going to fold it into 2 again using my waist measurement divided by 2. So I'm going to be folding it using my waist measurement divided by 2 plus 1 inch for zip allowance. So my waist measurement divided by 2 plus 1 inch for zip allowance. So I'm just trying to trim it out so that it can be straight enough. So now the length of my band, how long I want my band to be, I mean the width, I'm going to be using 7 inches. So I'll add 1/2 inch to that to stitch it to the upper part. All right, so 7.5 inches in all. Don't let your band be more than 7 inches. It's either 6 inches or 7 inches, and then I will advise that you cut your front and back band separately if you are doing this video, because so that you will get the point that is low and the point that is high, because the band is not straight. So now at this side here I'm going up by 3.5 inches, and I'm going to connect it to the 7 inches on the other side to make sure that the middle point of the front is higher than the side. So make sure that the part that we made to be the side is on the side when you are sewing yours. So that is why I'm advising that you should cut your front and back band separately. I'm cutting this together because my fabric was not enough, and this was the only way I could manage my fabric. So when you are sewing, you have to consider that the side that is low should be on the two sides of the blouse. All right, I hope you understand. So once that is done, I'm going to take my front my main fabric now, and I'm going to gather the down part to the band area. Just going to go ahead and gather the down part to the band area. So once that is done, at the sleeve area, I'm just going to be using an elastic to ruche it. So the length of the sleeve that I want is 15 inches. I'm just going to cut out an elastic of 15 inches, and then I'm going to sew it at the shoulder area just to ruche it for me, which I've done here. So by the time my client is wearing it, it's going to fall at that 15-inch mark. So I've already gathered the waistline, and see how it is looking already. It's already looking like it, and then I ruched the shoulder part. So now I'm just going to be fixing the zipper and finishing my hemline and show you the finished look, which this is the finished look, and my clients totally love this dress. As you can see, she was dancing. I hope this was helpful. Till I see you in the next one, I love you and I care. Bye.